Hello, 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 hello. Oh, wait. Let me turn it up. Welcome to Black Expats Repats in Jamaica. I am Mocha Mazille. Here with my lovely team members, Bibi, Tansy, and Mr. Links, Mr. McPherson, and Mr. Kwame. All right, so we would like to welcome you all to our live stream today. Where we are talking about did we lose touch with our home country or culture after moving to Jamaica? But before we do that, I would like for you to pay attention to those things scrolling at the bottom of your screen as we have recently launched a new community for Black people who are moving or returning to Jamaica. If you are of the African origin, so the Black diaspora, and you would like to relocate to Jamaica and you would like to have community, while you're doing it, please join us at community.berjamaica.com. If you are a Jamaican and you want to return, to Jamaica. Please join us if you are if you are from Ghana, you want to come to Jamaica, join our community. From Nigeria, you want to come to Jamaica, join our community. Black Americans in the house, obviously. If you are interested in coming to Jamaica, join our community. Canada, UK, we got some UK people off in here on the team. Join our community. All right. So yeah, we have over 200 registered members now on our community. So excited and so happy to have everyone. We're just not, I don't even think we reached a month yet. I think we'll be at a full month on Friday. All right, we'll be a full month in operation, and we already have 200 registered members on our platform. So thank you again. Thank you for joining us. Also, if you have not grabbed your copy of the do's and don'ts of reselling in Jamaica, please find that in the description. This is your most comprehensive guidebook on what you need to do to make reselling in Jamaica possible for you, whether you are returning or you are an expatriate, such as myself. All right, now I'm done with my pitch. So we are going to get started with the conversation. Did we lose touch with our home country or culture after moving to Jamaica? And so we are going to start with the legacy Jamaican. All right, the resident Jamaican expatriate on our team, Miss Mimi, who has been in Jamaica for almost 14 years now, and has been coming to Jamaica since you only needed a picture ID and your birth certificate. All right, she is going to tell us. All right, what is has she lost touch with her culture, y'all? What do y'all think? Let's see. Let's ask her. What have you lost touch with your culture or your country since being in Jamaica for all these years?
Yes, I have. Because some things is like, all right. So recently, right? I think was the yesterday or the day before when water was contaminated in Philly, and they were like all running out buying bottled water, and I'm like, okay, rainwater, like y'all don't have no rainwater, so it's that type of things, like like okay. Then I
You want the
realized,
people in America to catch rainwater?
yes. I mean, that's what we do in Jamaica when the water gone, or
They
we
don't
can't
know
use the water
like
we have. Right? We always got water in the house. We got
True.
some water caught in a bottle somewhere. We got water in the house somewhere.
or you can go
So
somewhere get spring, get some spring water.
boy, we could go get some spring water from this way, that way, the other way, back. We could get water anywhere. We could call a water truck,
Mm-mm.
or we have
Mm-mm.
a
In
drum of.
America, they're gonna charge you for the rainwater, just like they charge you for air in certain places. They charge farmers for the wind blowing seeds from the GMO farms onto the people farms that have been there for centuries. Their families have lived there. They charge them. They're gonna charge them for their rainwater. Okay, America gonna find a way to capitalize any and every single thing.
Oh, so I mean, so I was like, all right, it's time for me to log out of Facebook because I'm not getting it. Some things I just I it I still have a lot of American friends on Facebook, and some of the things that either they're talking about, I'm like, who is that? What? And they be like, well, you remember this song? And I'm like, no. And then even sometimes when me and my cousin talk, And she be like, this is, I be like, look, I don't remember that. I've been gone for 14 years. I don't know what you talking about. So it's like, it's not, it don't, it don't register sometimes.
You can't compute. You cannot relate.
Yes, it's a weird feeling. I don't want to say it's weird. Sometimes I just feel out of place, especially when I'm within a group of Americans that are not in Jamaica. I feel out of place.
Yeah, so make it like I'll be now like because now again because I have been here for a few years. I think about stuff like well you're able to relate more now because I'm thinking about people who come who come to America, come to the US or whatever. I want like they probably feel like out of place like all the time. Like, they constantly trying to fit in, constantly trying to assimilate, and all this kind of stuff because it's like yeah, yeah, you like a fish out of water.
Ooh, they pay taxes on rainwater in the state of Maryland. See, I told you, America will the very thing that comes out of the heavens freely. America say, no, no, no. You don't get nothing free on that land. You gonna pay for it. They gonna start charging for sunshine in a minute.
Oh Lord. Oh
Mm-mm.
my God.
Mm-mm.
Have we lost touch with our whole country culture after moving to Jamaica? For me, I want to say I feel it happening. Mainly because I just hate going over there for one. I could not stand going to work. I am so out of touch. I hate I dread it now. I still have my my African American identity is still very much present. I still have I don't want to say cravings, but I still would like to have certain things from time to time. But for the most part, I think I've entered like the first phase where I'm kind of like just settled, and it's like,
Mhm.
yeah, I definitely see myself being like completely oblivious to like everything American in time. I feel like that's gonna be it. Good evening, Cheryl. Good evening. Good
Good
evening.
evening.
Good
Good
evening.
evening. It's night. Good night.
Good
Good
night.
night.
Yeah. Anyway, did we lose touch with our whole country and culture after moving to Jamaica? So what other things outside of that? Um,
Mhm.
what else have you or anyone else lost touch with? You think?
Kwame, you go.
Yeah, us.
You
We
on
don't want.
mute. You on mute.
Mute.
Yeah, I said, so I'm distracted though. What's the question?
Oh,
I'm saying I really
you
dragging up.
watching?
Yeah.
Y'all, Kwame is watching a game.
While we
One
over
thing
here
I
working
understand,
hard
one
trying
thing,
to entertain
one,
these people.
one thing I have to understand, so when it comes to this time, and I can tell you, when it comes to this time of the year, when traps are going, nothing else matters. What's the question?
Tell us who you root for first, and then we'll tell you the question.
Sit down, man, wear the shirt. Sit down on the button.
Wait, you got a band too?
Yes.
Of course. Jesus. Okay. All
You remember
right.
who was that?
Kwame's serious about this thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. And I'm at the stadium Wednesday, and I'm at the stadium again on Saturday.
But we
Serious
know
thing,
who
man.
did
Serious
touch.
thing.
We know who did lose
Huh?
touch. We know who did not lose touch with their home country after they migrated to. The question was, did we lose touch with our home country and culture after moving to Jamaica? That was the question.
That's the
So,
question, yeah. You really asking me that question?
yeah.
I guess you don't need to answer.
No. But you see, because well, fortunately for me, I've been able to live elsewhere outside of Jamaica. So, but I've never lost. I've always been in Jamaica. I've always been here. Always. Even when I was living abroad so many years, I was always home.
Yeah.
So for me, even coming back, I've never been out of touch. So for me, it's a seamless process. Really, just move right back in and I'm good. Yeah. So I don't have that problem. Never had that problem. Never had a problem.
For me,
Never had a problem.
I don't notice it until I actually go back to the States.
Mhm.
And it's weird, right? Because it's like it's a different type of blues touch because my family is in Atlanta. So it's like when I go back, I feel like a kid that is being overly stimulated because
Oh.
my mom lives on a street where there is, I mean, for about 3 miles, 3 or 4 miles, it's nothing but restaurants on both sides of the street for about 3 miles. And the lights, like the lights from the restaurants seem very, very bright. The traffic lights be real bright. The horns sound very, very aggressive. So it's like I go back and my senses are overly stimulated. So
Mhm.
that's the part that I always like. When I go back to the States, I'm always like in a state of shock, and I
Mm.
feel like I have ADD or something or ADHD because I'm not ADD but autism. You know what I mean? Like you know how
Mhm.
autistic kids you can't overstimulate them. So I always feel like I'm being overly stimulated when I
Right.
go there.
Mhm.
Um, and I remember after being here in lockdown for so long, when I first went back to Atlanta, I was like, why the hell do we need all these restaurants? Like, who eating at all these restaurants? Like, why are they needed? And the craziest thing is the same types of restaurants, just under different names. I'm
Mm.
like, why the hell do we need all of that? Do we really need that many dang on restaurants? What like
No.
I enjoy having options, yes, but that just seemed like overconsumption.
Mm.
And
Mhm.
it just, so I feel it that way. I feel it in this way of because of the traffic lights here in Jamaica are not that bright. And first of all, when I was living in St. Elizabeth, wasn't no damn traffic lights over there. But now that I'm in Mobay and I see traffic lights, I'd be like, do you stop at the traffic light or do you keep going? Because some people don't stop. Some people keep going. So I don't
Mhm.
even know why they are there. I'm questioning why they are there. So that was the first. There were no traffic lights in St. Elizabeth, and then it's like you have restaurants here, but it's not. It's not like that. It's not. Even when I've gone to Kingston,
Mhm.
it's not the same as in the U.S. with the restaurants and the lights being real bright. So that's mine is a more, I guess, sensitivity type thing.
Sense.
Mm.
Yes.
Mhm. I experienced that too. It starts with I get homesick. I get homesick for Jamaica when I go abroad. So and
Mm.
it starts. I start to feel away when I have to go up. And I used to go up every summer. I take my kids up because I wanted them to experience the American culture. It didn't work that well, but anyway. So when so when I leave here, I still it's like all right. So I'm here. I'm surrounded by all these beautiful people of African descent. I get into the airport. I hear a little bit more twanging, less patois, right? So then once I go past and I see a lot less melanated people. Once I pass through security, it's very few melanated people except for the people who work there, and it's like twanging everywhere. And I'm like, okay. Then once I get on the plane, it's just, and I'm just like, and then when I get through and going through immigration and customs, my ear, like I can't catch the the American accent so well. So even though I speak it and watch it and everything, I can't catch it so well. So it take me a minute to process. I'm standing there like, what the hell? Did we just so I mean, it's stuff like that. And girl, when you talk about options, going to the supermarket, this grocery store, and it's like I just want a pack of Oreo cookies. They got
Yes,
50 different type of varieties and they
yes,
all in the same packaging. So you have to like stand there. And I'm just like, it's
yes.
it's so much and
It's just
just
way too much. It's way too much. I have I experience that same thing when I go. That's why I don't go to when I go to the States, I refuse to go to the grocery store. I'm like,
Mhm.
here's what I want. You go. And my daughter's always like, why you don't go? I'm like, it's just too much. It just overstimulates me. Like I feel overwhelmed because I'm just like, why is it so many? Why do we need why does it make why do people need this many? Why are there 50 different options for Oreo cookies? I just want to know why. Why?
Mhm.
They all taste the same. And even the ones that say strawberry don't really taste like strawberry. So
No,
why do we need them?
no. In Jamaica, we have three.
I'm just
Um,
saying, hello, Mr.
Good
Clark.
night, everybody.
hello, good night, Mr. Clark.
Eh,
Good
eh,
night,
Good
Good
night.
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 Um,
So,
um,
yeah.
no, yeah, but it's interesting what you say about that because when you leave, well, when I leave the naturality of Jamaica and go somewhere else, like when I do go to travel to the UK and stuff like that,
Mhm.
you do see a marked difference in regards to environment and atmosphere and
Mhm.
people. You know what I mean? Because obviously, you're not yourself, and in terms of energy, for me, it's a more restrictive energy in terms of being in that space. You know,
Mhm.
so that you do and you do feel it. You're aware of it. Well, for me, when I travel, when I go to the States too, I'm in Canada. It's you feel it's a different because
Yeah.
Mhm.
I guess over here you're really in nature, really a part of nature. You know, everything's natural in a sense.
Mhm.
When you go somewhere like the States or that place, it's not real. You know, even the people aren't real. You know.
Mhm.
Mm.
Mhm.
It
Mhm.
made me wonder, like, environmentally, how the environment plays on one's mental health, right? Because if everything is so bright and so loud and you're
Mhm.
constantly have to make all of these decisions, when do you get a chance to rest?
You
You know
don't.
what I mean? And then even if you go to what's supposed to be a retreat or something like that, in certain parts of the state, how is it really a retreat of relaxation if you still dealing with you got 50 11 options of bread,
Mhm.
50 11
Mhm.
options of, Oreo cookies or whatever, and you still have these bright lights? Like,
Mhm.
that has to impact the nervous system in such
Mhm.
a way that it's constantly worked up, worked up, worked
Mhm.
up.
Mhm.
So for me, when I thought about it like that, I said, yes, being in Jamaica not only, helps you to slow down physically, but
Mhm.
I really believe that it helps your nervous system to start to
Mhm.
calm down, which is why every time I go back to, the States, I I feel overly stimulated with just the lights. You know what I mean? And it's not like
Mhm.
they don't blow horns here in Jamaica. They do, but they don't sound angry. The horns in America sound angry as heck. You know? Even the damn dogs barking sound angry.
Wait, you heard dogs barking? I don't hear none because I'm in the inner city. I don't hear no dogs.
No, I didn't hear them. Not,
Oh,
not you hear them like if you go
out.
into the inner part of Atlanta that has been
Mhm.
gentrified because the people
Mhm.
over there, they have the dog parks and stuff like that, and you hear their dogs barking. But not where I stay at, no.
Oh.
But you don't really hear the birds chirping. Like,
Mhm.
literally this morning I didn't have my headphones on for work, and I was on a conference call, and one of the people on the call was like, "Are you listening to one of those YouTube channels where it just has the bird chirping to help you to be able to work?" I said, "No, that's the birds outside. They got a lot to say." And they were having a ball, and I don't know why they don't realize I'm on a call and they need to be quiet, but apparently they don't want to be quiet, and they
Mhm.
couldn't believe it. I actually had to take my laptop and show them, like, outside, like the doors was open. So
Mhm.
I don't have anything on. It's the birds. And one of the things that I found myself looking for at night when I'm in the States is the stars. You don't see the stars. You
No.
do not see the freaking stars. And I'm like, why the heck you don't see the stars over here? I never noticed that before until I moved to Jamaica, and all of a sudden you could see the stars. And so I would find myself at night, like always wanting to look up at the stars. So when I go to the States at night, I'm sitting out on the balcony and I'm like, where the hell the stars at? Why they not out?
That's why it's perfect
Yeah.
from the rural area, because I did have access to stars and stuff like that. And I guess
Yeah.
that's one of the
Oh.
perks of,
Being in the country.
yeah.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, same thing still. It's just it's an overload. Like, and even like I grew up in a small town, and it's like anytime a new restaurant comes, it's a burger spot, and we got every single burger spot that could burger spot. Like, why? Come on, it's something, So it's literally the same stuff, just recycled. And again, our diet and our systems is overloaded and everything. Yeah, so
Yes, Olivia, it is. St. Elizabeth, man, the stars shine so beautifully. It looks like you in a movie. They don't even look real when you look up at the stars in St. Elizabeth.
I put that on my to-do list. Go look at the stars.
No, man, never go Portland. I mean, St. Elizabeth. Portland are the best stars.
Look at the Kwame.
Portland are the best stars. What are you talking about?
Listen to the hater.
What do you mean they got the best stars? Like the stars be changing when you come to the same stars.
Listen to the hater over there.
You talking about Portland? Portland Parish.
Oh goodness.
St. Elizabeth has the best view of the stars.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, did we lose touch with our home country and culture? What about food wise? Well, I know I spoke on it a little bit, but like, do y'all even care for like US?
The food in the States makes me swell.
Mm-hmm.
It makes me my body literally swells up.
Oh, girl,
Same
look.
thing. Every time I go home, I'm like, did I gain like 20 pounds? And then I come back to Jamaica, I deflate. I get back. Oh, I'm like, yeah, that's what it feels like. You do swell though. You literally do swell when you go back over there. I'm like, it's something in the air.
I could taste the salt in the food. Like it literally burns my tongue. And so it takes like about a week or two for me to get used to that while I'm drinking piles of water because I have to eat. And I'm saying these be the most simplest things like a salad or a fruit. It's like this salt and it's a pile of sugar and everything. It's just real weird. And I just can't wait to go home so I can eat some real food in Jamaica. I also noticed down in Jamaica, I don't know, I prefer home cooked meals or meals that you can cook or meals that are cooked. I prefer the Jamaican way of foods being cooked. When people pulling stuff out of bags or that convenience food and stuff like that, I just be like, you know, looking like I don't want to eat that tonight. Or it just be something missing, like it's no onion, no pepper, no scallion, no sweet pepper in it. I don't want to, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Also,
my country cooking grandma up in the. I'm still looking for her. Wherever you at, I'm looking. I'm looking. I still need to learn. Which is,
I also like to be noted the reason why our bodies will swell is because there are 40 different ingredients that the US allows in their foods that are banned in other countries. Yes. So if other countries are saying, no, this is horrible, and the US like, eat it, have fun, eat it.
I honestly don't know like what's what because it's not like blatantly, and you could think you eating healthy stuff and you still just can't win like over there. I think you literally just have to grow your own stuff over there. That's not even you don't know what you get half the time. So
No.
that's
And
like the
then
safest. Yeah.
I don't think it don't be no flavor in the food either. I don't care what them people be. They be using this slap this person, this, that, extra this, lemon that, pepper this, salt. They be putting like 15 different seasonings in their food and it don't taste. You can't taste like, like here chicken tastes like chicken, beef tastes like beef, fish tastes like fish, and even when it's cooking, you could smell it. You could be like, oh, they're making rice and peas and oh, that's the macro. They cooking macro. You can smell the food. Like up there, you don't know what them people be cooking. You can't
Not at
tell
all.
one from the next. Even like the fish, I just be like, you cook what? Because I can't smell it. So,
Mhm.
mm,
Definitely. Definitely.
My mouth
mm,
sure be salivating when I be smelling my neighbors cooking. I was like, ooh, let me go get it. What's that
mm,
chocolate over there? Yeah, you can smell it. Like you know what it is. Who like, and they cooking some
that smell like stew peas.
yeah. Mm-hmm.
Because the food is fresher.
That
The
kind of
herbs
nice.
and the vegetables that they're using to season the food is fresher.
Mm-hmm,
So it's like, you know, you
mm-hmm,
don't but I gotta put my disclaimer out there because I don't want nobody seeing me in the US and they watch me walk up in Cheesecake Factory. Cheesecake Factory cheesecake, I will never give up on. Let me just put that out there for everybody to know. So if you see me in Cheesecake Factory, don't be coming up to my girl. I thought you said your body swell. Blah, it do and do, but I'm gonna still eat it. Thank you.
what do I always eat up there? I can't remember, but
Yeah. Cheesecake got me in the chokehold.
I mean, the smell of Jamaica Sunday dinner, you smell a mile away. Yeah.
mm, mm,
I want
mm.
to talk I want to talk about accent.
Excellent.
So with me, and again, trying to adapt, and because like I'm out here by myself, so I don't realize sometimes when I go home that I carry the twin just starting to like convert a little bit. So when I go home, oh, she got an accent. You're like, who she think she is? She got her. She think she speak Jamaican now. Who they really don't know what Jamaican is, what the language is, but they hit a little twang or whatever.
Mhm.
And so I don't know. I'm like, am I get to the point where it's like because I try and practice it so much when I'm out and about, like I do try like because again,
Mhm.
I'm trying to blend in. Um, I'm wondering like, am I don't know. Is that a part of it losing touch? If I don't know. I'll be wondering this because like I had to catch myself and it'll be like some random like, hey cousin, I'll be like, you know, what going on or whatever or something like that. They be like, what? They be like, what's that?
Mhm.
Oh, hey, how you doing? Or like, yeah. So I don't know. I guess I get. Am I the only one? Probably just me.
No, all right. So I'm from California, right? And like I totally used to talk like this and everything, but I don't talk like that anymore. And people back home said that my accent changed. People back in California say that my accent changed. Me myself, I don't hear it. But they say that my accent changed, but I don't hear it, but they say it do. And um me and Patois, it me and Patois, I don't know. I speak it sometimes, not often, but I speak it sometimes.
Yeah.
Mostly to my children, just in informal settings. But when I do business, I try to,
I
hmm
well, she went over there and think she speak she don't know how to speak English now. I know this.
I don't. You should be like, I don't.
Yeah. No, my family used to it. Like
hmm
for with the kids, I'll speak patois. With
hmm
my kid's dad, of course, because he's Jamaican.
hmm
I'll speak patois, but other than that, I don't.
Mhm.
I
What
don't
about
know. I don't know. I don't know why I don't do it like when I'm out and about. I just I don't know. I be feeling like, well, what if I don't pronounce it
that's
right?
my flex now? Because I love when somebody walk up to me and ask me for directions, and then I can tell them, and I can tell them in patois too. And I'm just a regular local to the. I love that. I be having such an inner grin inside because I'll be like, oh yeah, you want to go around to the next plaza there right there. So, and yeah, they just I'm so proud of
I,
myself.
like I said, I don't speak it much too. I don't speak it much, but I think when people trying to test me or for whatever particular, because I'm in Montego Bay, so I'm in the tourist capital of Jamaica, and so what happens is when people, those who don't know me, because there's people who know me, so those that don't know me, and then they try to, I just be like, look here. And then that's when I start chat a little bit because I can't take it. You understand? I can't take the foolishness. So then I'm chatting patois. Mm-hmm.
Now I've heard that my kids say that that's how they know that I'm like real mad because
Mm-hmm.
all of a sudden my accent change and it sounds more patois when I'm mad. And
Mm-hmm.
I'll be like, yeah, that because I don't reach my boiling point. At that point,
Mm-hmm.
I'm at the top.
Mm-hmm.
I'm at full 100 miles.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So, but
Mm-hmm.
Uh-oh.
what?
Yeah. And then I forgot my next. Who was I finna ask? Oh, so are there any like particular Jamaican mannerisms that y'all have like picked up on that like you have retained or
That, that I do that often. Often. Mm-hmm.
I think I have.
yeah, all the noises and stuff I have picked up on too. I don't
Mm-hmm.
use curse words often because I'm still trying to learn the proper context because I don't want to sound stupid. Um,
I think I pick up like when people be talking and I don't want to talk or I'm not following. I'll be like, for real, e, that's a one, Oh boy, I think that I don't know. Mm.
I haven't. I don't think I have. I don't think I have picked up any of the mannerisms.
I
Mhm.
have. Oh, maybe this is in Kingston, but like now I know like all the hand signals. The when I'm trying to catch a
Oh,
taxi,
mhm, mhm. Oh,
because
okay. Mhm,
standing there looking stupid, like they ain't gonna stop and ask me where I'm going. But you gotta throw up them signs and all these signals.
mhm.
I'll be out there like this now.
Girl, I'll be left then because I'll be like, well, wait a minute.
Because most times I thought I was smart, and I was like, I didn't think to ask because he threw up the signal. I thought he was gonna have a tree. Girl, I'm downtown somewhere because my ass did not ask where the hell we was going.
Oh, okay. Mhm,
Like, wait, we ain't at half a tree. Wait a minute, because I done got too big of my. So
mhm.
now I know the difference between this and this and this nonsense. Yeah. You gotta be speaking sign language out on the road. Hey.
Mhm,
Yes.
mhm. I
Throwing
think
up gang signs for the taxi so they
And,
know who you repping.
yeah.
this my yeah, I do the hand signs too, but this my favorite one. This is what I love to do. And I never circle back, never come back. Mhm.
I think I tried to do that one time with some man trying to talk to me. He was not buying it. I was like, this must only work in Mobile because he was not picking up the cue. It kicks it. I was like,
Mhm.
oh yeah, I used to told me to do this. That man was like, you ain't coming back around here.
I didn't even know that.
Yeah, that means you gonna circle back.
I don't have time to be lying.
Oh.
Not buying it.
Mhm.
I be trying to.
I just keep my American my American hand signal.
I do the.
You fan them off.
Yeah, when they be trying to talk to me, and I'm like, I don't have time for this. Just go. I don't feel like it. I gotta learn this one.
I done picked up all the text mannerisms. Yeah. I know the action change before I get in the taxi. I change. And yeah, that's it. That makes itself. Yes, I definitely have a different transportation. I lost my touch, my cultural touch when it comes to transportation.
You lost it.
Yeah, just like certain maneuver. Oh, and like also when I go back, I just don't be caring. Like how like usually like people all always stress and stuff. They like constantly complaining and stuff when you go. I just do like whatever. Like and again, I'm like they gotta be Jamaica because I just don't be caring. I'm like we'll do it next time. We'll do it later. We'll get through tomorrow. Like.
Yeah.
I just don't be pressed about nothing. Don't be scared. Like all I'm ready to do is get back to Jamaica. That's it. That's all. I literally do not. I don't care.
That is Jamaica.
Yeah.
But I can tell you what, as a remote worker, man, Jamaica make you forget all about them people deadlines. I get to it tomorrow. It's okay. I mean, it'll get done. It just won't be today. It's okay. Because you be in such a relaxed state,
I think maybe the soon come. I do soon come a lot.
Let me tell you something. That drives me up a wall.
Soon come?
Yes. Oh my God. Just tell me no. Just say I'm not coming. Don't tell me soon come. What does that mean? How many hours, minutes, seconds, days, months does that translate into? I hate it. Miss Soon-Come, what does that mean? Every Jamaican I say that to, they be looking at me real crazy. No. You gotta tell me a specific time. I can't deal with out in the universe just lingering type of time. I need hours, minutes, seconds, days, weeks, months, years. What? Translate it for me.
What it is all that noise. Miss McPherson, what you got?
What's on Champs tonight?
Been the heats. They're doing the 400 hurdles boys at the moment. So it's finishes by, I think it finishes by 8 o'clock.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hi, Amanda.
Hello.
Yeah.
Hello. So, does anybody have any questions? Yeah, go ahead.
Started from early this morning.
Okay.
So
so it's gonna be exciting.
So
you're gonna see. Well, if you're in Kingston, well, I should know, guys. And sometimes if you're in Kingston, you will see cars decked out in colors. You know what I mean? Yeah, man. Them house in colors. You know. Serious thing, man. It's a religion, man.
Oh boy, Calabar. No.
Yeah.
You about to start a riot up in here, Mimi?
No, I'm just messing with Kwame.
Yeah, you know. Mwah. One back,
Oh
one back.
goodness.
Mwah.
Oh God.
Jesus.
Calabar, KC.
Yeah. It's but also the girls too, right? So it's a lot of like, it's really good to see young people competing, and that's the new crop of Jamaican runners going to come from this. So
Mm-hmm.
it's yeah, great to see.
All right. So yes, if you are just now tuning in, all right, we are talking about have we lost touch with our home country or culture after moving to Jamaica? Some things yes, some things no. Do not forget that we have recently launched our new online community, community.berjamaica.com, which is scrolling at the bottom of the screen. This is the online space to help those repatriate or relocate to Jamaica. So again, I implore everyone to go look at the site if you're interested in looking. It's an information space. It's a social networking community space. It's community within community for different parishes and countries and all that stuff. So this is your all right number one space for getting the guidance that you need to make moving to Jamaica possible. And then of course we offer consultations depending on what your needs are for different things. So go check out our website. And then reach out to us if you need help. But for those of you who aren't here to just hear us chat and reminisce all that other stuff, ask you questions. All right. So I think we talked about losing touch with some of the food. We talked about losing touch with like the sensory overload and our nervous systems being constantly bombarded with stuff all the time. I think we talked about accents. So we talked about I don't know. But Mr. McPherson, of course, has not lost any of those things as he is the native Jamaican. So any questions that we have or any other points that we could cover for tonight?
I think you'll see the losing touch um I don't want to say progress, but you'll see it more prevalent in children because my two children, the one when we came here when she was 3, the one that was born over there, the American English is her first language, but anyway, my children they speak English. They is nothing is that's it. One they have U.S. citizenship, but that's it. I can't. It's just certain things that they don't relate to, don't know, and don't understand about the American culture.
I wonder what
Mm-hmm.
questions that we have. Like, do they ask you anything like, or in the state of confusion about stuff ever?
Well, so one of the things that I had to explain, like when we would go, they would be like, they going to foreign, they going to America. So I had to explain to them that it was 50 different states and they had to be a little bit more specific. So I mean that, and then it was like, yeah, especially the bigger one. She at because like again, we work in. I mean, we live in Montego Bay and a tourist, so so they're exposed to other Black Americans, but only on a tourist level. Um, and so that when they see tourists, they ask me certain things, and I'm just like, stop being so judgmental. Yeah, because the 17-year-old who has a job now, she came home and asked me something because she worked across the street from the Rio, y'all. So she be seeing some things. So
You work across from where?
from Rio, she work over in the plaza.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so she had asked me, she be seeing the tourists, and so she asked me some things. I was like, girl, we can talk about that later. That's a whole nother subject. So, so,
Boy.
so then, like, even one time we were in, they were picking up pizza, and so they were in Domino's, and some Black Americans came in and she was like, "Mommy, why Black Americans so loud?" I was like, "Girl, because they happy." I said, "That's why." I said, "Because they're on vacation and they're happy."
I'm
I said,
still loud.
I said, yeah, I said, and because they're in Jamaica, who wouldn't be happy to come to Jamaica? I said, so when you loud, I mean, when you're excited, you get loud, right? Yeah, I said, that's why. I said, people are happy when they come to Jamaica, so they're loud. So,
Well, I don't know what my excuse is. I know my neighbors be tired of me because I'm loud.
girl, you're just happy to be. You just, or maybe Jamaica is so quiet that, like you were saying, like the sensory thing. Maybe because Jamaica is so quiet, it seems like it's loud and it's not really loud, but they're just average where they come from. maybe it's all about the perception. Who knows?
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody have any questions this evening? What?
There ain't no questions.
I guess not. So if anybody
Somebody said it was coming to Jamaica Monday. Who coming Monday?
let me scroll back up. This is
Sherelle.
Got Feet in the Water coming to Jamaica. Well, welcome.
Welcome. Hey.
Touching down soon. Welcome back, Yard.
Come in from Nicole.
Yes, coming in from Nicole, literally. You are free. Yes, ma'am. Yes, you are. So, if y'all have any, I don't know, things to share, if you lost touch with your culture after maybe you left Jamaica, I think that's an interesting topic. Yeah, I visited the Grill. I'm ready to make it my permanent home. Ow. Come on, get
in the grill. You ready to make the grill your permanent home?
All right. So if you don't have that good Jamaican heritage or residency, all right, make sure you go through the proper steps in making it home. Okay. All right.
It's a whole immigration process.
You are going through an immigration process. I need people to understand this. Okay. I need people to understand this. If you're trying to live in another country, you have to go through the immigration process. All right. So if you want to be here permanently, join the community, get the help that you need. Or not, it's up to you. But I implore people to, get the proper, set yourself up for success. All right. Or your best possible chances for success. We don't want nobody kicked up out of here. We don't want nobody getting deported. We don't want nobody getting banned. We don't want nobody getting fined. All right. So yes. Yes.
So Sherelle be all over.
Yes.
Westmoreland.
Okay.
Little London.
Hey.
I come all the time.
Hey.
So yes. Again, we're all here. We laugh, we talk, we joke, but we are a very, 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 very much business oriented and trying to help people with the process. Again, we have everything laid out in our community. We actually help with the process, okay? And again, to establish community with you all. We built an online community and we come here on YouTube, but we do actually very much provide those services. So I assist with the work permit process. Mimi assists with the family, children, those different things. We move to kids. She's your person. Tansy works with, she is the remote work person in Jamaica. And then Mr. Kwame, again, he is our Mr. Links. All right. Business, networking, set yourself up again. We offer those services. And we also offer discovery calls. If you don't know what your route is in Jamaica, you just know you want to come. Discovery call. If you don't have that most people have. So yes. And thank y'all for watching. Thanks to everyone who's joined our community already. But again, if you're just not tuning in, Mimi, what did she say? She lost touch. She lost touch with people not having access to stuff like I think she said, yeah. What did you say about the water in Philly?
Oh, the water in Philly, when the water in Philly was contaminated, and I'm just like, y'all have no rainwater, like, yeah,
Stuff
it's
like
sitting
that.
around the
If
house.
people take their jugs to the river and catch no water,
Right.
stuff like that. Tansy said she has very much sensory overload when she goes back. Same thing for me. I do have like my Jamaican mannerisms now. When I'm operating, moving about. So, yeah. So, K Sharp said I went to Jackie's on the Reef. I love that area. Quiet. I haven't been there yet. I'm gonna have to check that out.
On the deep west.
If you want to email Tansy or book a consultation, you can email. I'm going to put her email here, Latanzia at berjamaica.com. And Miss Tansy does not play. She's very serious about her remote work thing. So make sure if you reach out to her, you ready. All right. You are ready. Okay, same thing will be reach out to me when you're ready to see what your options are for work permit. Reach out to these people, okay? When you need help. All right, so email us or book a consultation. We can only do so much via email. All right. If you need actual labor, work, and things put in for you, please consultation. As you know, we can only do so much via email. But for the best option is to join a community. So yes, the email if you need help, and then you can also email contact@berjamaica.com if you need some general direction. And yeah, I think that's it, y'all. So anything else we want to cover before we get off for tonight? Did we lose touch? What? This is my first, now you'll know it's in the background.
Oh wow. Yeah, like I said, man, this time of the year, champs. Just focus on that. Yeah, yeah.
Thank you so much for watching. Yes, my first time here. Thank you for the info. Thank you for watching. So yes. You can go through some of our other videos. We do have one. It gives you all the insight into our new community. And then we have some other conversations with people who have moved to Jamaica or they have repatriated. So we have lots of information, lots of videos. But again, if you need community, feel free to join us. The link is scrolling at the bottom of the video. And then, of course, you can find all the links and stuff in the description. So I think that's all for tonight. We're gonna sign off. If you have any, thing to, add, just feel free to comment. And again, we can, you can also drop, if you have things you want us to talk about, if you have questions, put them in the comments. We'll try and get to them. And again, reach out to us if you need help with your process. Okay, so that's it. Thank y'all so much for watching. Y'all have a good night. All right. And bye. Yeah, follow us on Instagram, TikTok, and Facebook. Okay, bye. See you later.